y'all. Hey, happy Friday, and welcome back to another edition of Queens of the Ring. Tonight is ladies' night, okay? I want you to get your do-rags, get your house shoes, your dickies, your cigars, your blunts. If you got them, get your drink, because we have hours. Get all your shit together because you're going to need it this evening, okay? If you're listening to us this evening, you're going to probably need to take a drink because we got some stuff to talk about, okay? It's a lot, whole lot to talk about. We got the women, we got the men in Australia, we got the women in London, we have the brothers in Brooklyn. We got a lot to talk about, okay? So pull on up. I know it's a few folks that's on as well, but y'all come on in the room. Okay, come on in the room. Friend, how you doing today?
It's a long work week, friend. My long week start next week.
Another one?
Oh, nah, I took it. It was like this week. It wasn't as heavy, but next week, it's my heavy week. We got a home game, so I ain't gonna be. I told you, friend. Listen, you did a thing with this one. My friend said try some knotless braids, and baby, listen. These
Didn't I
braids got friends say you ain't been able to tell me shit since I put these bitches in. I was like,
You look really pretty. You look so nice.
I'm tired. But
Yeah, you look really pretty.
you don't look like you worked a bunch this week either.
I worked a lot. And
And
actually today, which is why I've been drinking. I've been drinking. Okay. I've been drinking since earlier. I'll say that because I was working all alone today. Okay. In the job that I do, it's me and another person and we work collectively. Well, today they weren't here and I didn't have no help. So I was drinking, okay, in order to keep from saying some things to some people. I've been drinking. Okay. So this is gonna be a really good show. I've been told that when I'm drinking and when you drinking, it's a really good show. Okay. Y'all come on in the room. Come on in the room because look, I don't know what's on your t-shirt, but I went and I deliberately found a shirt that represented what I was feeling today as I was watching these weigh-ins. So I'm gonna tip up on my tippy toes. When I saw some of these weigh-ins today, my face was Mickey's face. Okay.
y'all ain't gonna be able to see but my words. But my shirt say, y'all need Jesus.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, y'all come on in the room. Hey, Southpaw Boxing 77. What's up, Pablo Escobar? Hey, Miami Snoopy 305. Big Snack Pack. Big Snack Pack came in here 2 times with a nice donation. We appreciate you, Big Snack Pack. Thank you so much for coming through. Frank from the land, how you doing? What's up, Teach? Let me see, who is this? McGuan the Diamond Lion. Okay, McGuan the Diamond Lion. Did I say that the right way? In my BESS patois Jamaican X. I don't know if that's how that was supposed to be said, but I told y'all I've been drinking. I've been drinking. Yeah. So I hope I did you justice. What's up, Just K? How you doing? Tavis Smith. Hey, Jason Williams. How are you? We have Antonio Holmes. How you doing, sir? Akando, Sami Hassan. How are you? What's up, King Moab? I see you up in here. What's up? Just K, and you back? And who else we got up in here? Nick does seem a little turned up already. Yes, she is. Phenomenal Mexican. He's in here. He says, "What's up? Look at the beautiful Nik-J, looking good tonight." You know what? Every time I put on a red lip, y'all notice that red lip. I think that's what it is. It's the red lip. My mama say she like when I have on the red lip. I think it's that red lip that do it for y'all.
I tell you all the time, it's cute, friend. You don't be believing.
I think it's the red. Listen, these soup coolers don't need no extra attention. Cause you know they be out there already. But when I put that red on, you be like, pow. Okay, so Southpaw Boxing, what's up? I see you, Phenomenal Mexican. He's back up in here. He says, hey. Why he calling you Catherine? Why is your name Catherine today?
Catherine is. But you know what's funny that he said that? That's my mama's name, but it's not spelled like that. So I don't know how you know that. So I'm wondering, are you what you doing? What you really? Where did that come from? Who is Catherine?
I need you to come back and let us know where you got Catherine from, Phenomenal Mexican.
Yeah, before I start wondering, is you looking into my life and I might have to have them people on you? What you got going on?
We need to know ASAP. Rocky. Okay. Yeah. EB, how you doing? What's up, Boxing and Barbecue? We got Terrence Shavis, Andre Styles, T9's boxing class, Mark Q, how you doing? What's up, y'all? Y'all come on in the room. Come on in. Come on in. We have things to discuss. Hey, mommy, I see you in here. Hey, salute, beautiful queens. Hey, Nik-J and Boxing. Yeah, come on in here.
Oh, you see what he said? You know
He
what?
says,
I look white. Now I look white. Y'all, my name is Araceli, okay? My name is Araceli. I'm not no white woman. There's white folks in my family, but I am not one of those women. No, I'm not a white woman. That's only in my home. I am Araceli. Oh yeah, I don't play all that in the house. You know me.
y'all have no idea who she is at home. If y'all could be a fly on the wall.
There's only really 3 people that really get to see me on the daily basis. That's my friend, that's my sister-in-law, and that's y'all other favorite person in the whole DJ. They get to see me on the daily. I'm really a
Y'all would be shocked. Y'all would be like this t-shirt. Is that the menace?
Will you stop?
Okay,
Please.
I'm stop.
Because my friend, y'all, I keep telling y'all, my friend ain't who y'all think she is.
I am. I am.
Need to drink. I'm gonna pick up my Gatorade because I'm not doing this tonight. I already see where this is fixing to go. It's gonna go far.
It's going way far. Okay, I'm just telling y'all in advance. It is going way far, and because in my mind it's a ladies' night weekend, we're gonna get this party started tonight, and we're gonna start and finish with the ladies. Okay, so the first fight on the docket that we'll be discussing is Clarissa Shields and Savannah Marshall. This fight has been a long time coming. Okay, very long time coming. Finally getting this fight. It was postponed because the queen decided to get on up out of here, and so now we're here on the 15th. Fight is coming. Everybody's ready. Weigh in today. Okay, I woke up because I sleep late because I work late. So I woke up to weigh in action early today. Okay. Friend, how did you feel about the weigh in? You know, here what's our thing, friend? The fight starts where?
On the scale.
Okay. So now also our thing here is we're big on fashion. We're big on presentation. What you look like at the weigh-in, what you wearing at the weigh-in, especially with the ladies, you know, because the ladies have a chance to get y'all a little razzle dazzle and whatnot. So, what did you think about the weigh-in with Savannah Marshall and Clarissa Shields? How'd you feel about it? What you think?
Before I start, hey, Ain't Linda girl, hey, Mr. Harvey, I seen you and I was talking about something else, but I was surprised to see Miss Clarissa with the girls out today. I was like, okay, Clarissa, is you coming in here with your Fenty? It was blue, her blue Fenty. She looked great. She is in fucking solid, phenomenal shape. I really ain't never seen her look like that. Not even in her Olympic days, she didn't look that good. She looks fucking phenomenal. Savannah Marshall is a big, thick neck motherfucker too. I didn't realize. I ain't realized that goddamn had a Snickers neck too. That's a big, hefty softball playing ass girl. You remember them big? Yeah, you already know them country fed. But she thin, but she's tall, solid, tall, big, thick girl. I still think Clarissa is gonna do her up just because she gotta get back for the whole Olympic scene. But Mrs. got a neck on her. And I didn't realize that neck was that thick until that damn weigh-in. She looked scary. She looked scared. She doesn't give me like raw vibes, but I didn't have that shit about that other Snickers neck white girl from over there. I didn't know that. Then I went back and did my research, and I'm like, okay, Katie Taylor is really that bitch. Like, you can actually say that and mean that about her. Her neck is thick. I didn't know that. So I'm not going to underestimate this fight. I want my girl to go in there and do some fucking damage. And I feel like you got to get that back in blood, but not like on no killer bitch shit, but got to beat the fuck out of you. It has to be done. She got to go in there and beat the fuck out of her for all that gloating and talking about I beat you and all that shit. She got to go in there and beat her ass. Like,
now question, because I caught what you said. You said she got to beat her down, but you didn't mention anything about a knockout. Nothing like that. Just a 12-round sweep. This is my question. Do you think that Clarissa can go there and win a decision in her backyard?
That's why I said she's going to have to go in there because I know everybody how it is with that whole knockout power situation. We don't know what type of shape she in now. She might have knockout power now because she is, like I said, she's in good fucking shape. The girl is in shape. So the power may be different. So if she can't go over there and knock her out, the best thing she can do is go in there for 12 rounds and sweep her for 12 fucking rounds. She's going to have to box the shit out of her. She's going to have to bang on her ass. She's going to have to give them judges everything they want for her to win.
Okay. And so you're picking, just to make sure, put it out there. Who we picking?
I'm picking Clarissa for sure. I'm not going to go against my girl. Because there's so many people that be down and be hating on her. I ain't going against her, man.
Okay. All right. Baxiana says Clarissa with the unanimous decision.
Yeah.
Okay, Clarissa with the unanimous decision. All right. We have Phenomenal Mexican. He came back. He said, I better not see Baxiana with a Canelo poncho. Don't start no shit, won't be no shit
because the Mayo's coming around. And I'm coming in this bitch Araceli.
Acondo, thank you so much. He says, y'all beautiful smile. Thank you, Acondo. Looky.
Well.
Look who decided to show they behind up today. Ma'am, we have been looking for you. We have been missing you. I missed my sisters in messiness. I'm here for, listen, you're going to have to go back and watch some shows because you missed some good shit.
And we was about you on them shows that we cut up. And happy late birthday, because you had a birthday and we said come celebrate and you was just too busy for us, but we glad you here. I'm happy you here.
We are so happy to have you back in our wonderful presence, Amber. Okay. Also, we have Phenomenal Mess. He came back. He says, I still can't believe Shantae died before Bob and UK Lizzie.
Shantae.
Is that what he said?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Phenomenal Mexican. We're gonna put you back in the corner. Okay. We're gonna
Yep, that's what's gonna happen.
We're trying to work with you this evening. Okay. We're gonna have you back in the corner. Okay. With the duck's head on. Knock it off. Okay. All right. So listen, my thoughts on Clarissa and Savannah. I was very proud of Clarissa. Clarissa came in. She had her customary blue braids representing Flint, Michigan, and keeping people aware of the water crisis that is going on in Flint. I just want y'all to know that's why her braids and hair is always blue when she fights. She's trying to keep the attention on the fact that even after all this time, even after all these years, Flint is still struggling with their water crisis. Okay, we still sending funds and whatnot to Ukraine, but the folks in Flint can't get clean water. Just thought I'd throw that out there to y'all. Anyway, I really was happy about Clarissa's ensemble because she had on navy blue penny and bra set matching the braids. I love coordination, honey. She looked great. Her body was top freaking notch. Okay, like ripped for Clarissa. Okay, Clarissa was ripped. She looked good. Okay, her man, her fiance, who has had her on this workout regimen, it looks great. She looks phenomenal. Now, big tall green giant Savannah Marshall, she looked great too. They both came ready. They all came ready. Let me just say that. But they both came ready. For some weird reason, Savannah just doesn't give me confidence. She doesn't exude confidence. Her smile and all of what she does and how she says and how she maneuvers, it just seems very uneasy to me. It doesn't seem like it's a natural thing for her. This spotlight that's happening with both of them, everything that's going on in London, I don't know if it's too big for her. I'm not going to say that because I was one who thought it was too big for Katie. Katie came walking down that aisle like she was going to a funeral procession. But Katie was about that life, okay? So what I do know is Savannah Marshall is very heavy-handed. But what I also know is if Clarissa is smart and fights Clarissa's fight, she wins this fight. I don't want to say easily, but in dominant fashion. Now, I saw somewhere where somebody asked, what would it take for Clarissa to solidify her claim as the GOAT? Okay, a lot of people already think she has, but for me, I kind of am hesitant to give her that title because she doesn't have a signature knockout at the professional level just yet. If she can some kind of way, because I know she's been working on power, she can some kind of way lay Savannah out in her backyard, she would be unquestionably the GOAT for me. That's just me. That's how I feel. Either way, I have Clarissa Shields winning this fight. And I have her doing it, I'm going to say unanimous decision. I still don't see her knocking out Big Savannah Marshall. I have her winning a unanimous decision, but I want Clarissa to be smart. I don't want Clarissa to go in there trying to do anything other than what wins fights for Clarissa. Okay. So we're gonna move along, but first of all, hey Sheena girl, hey with the super sticker, how you doing, Sheena? So the next fight, we're gonna move on. We're gonna bookend this night. We started with the ladies, we're gonna end with the ladies, but right now we're gonna move on to the PBC fight card because I think a lot of people don't realize how stacked this PBC fight card is. A lot of good fights on this fight card. I was looking at it. It's Deontay Wilder, so I know it's going to be pay-per-view. But they're giving us a lot. Okay, they're giving us a lot for this pay-per-view. So, friend, I don't know if you got a chance to look at all the weigh-ins. I know you looked at Helenius and Wilder. I know you looked at Plants and Durrell. But were you able to look at the rest of the undercard with Gary Antoine Russell and also, a lot of people didn't realize that Ali's real grandson, Michelle Rivera, he's fighting on this fight card as well. And Gary Antoine is fighting. I didn't realize this until a little while ago. Gary Antoine is fighting. Antoine fights at 118. He's fighting a former champion. He's fighting the guy that, in a way, beat to get his belts. So this is a big step up fight for Gary Antoine. Gary Antoine. Were you able to see his weigh in, or were you able to see Michelle Rivera's weigh in?
Is it Antoine or Antonio?
Antonio. I'm sorry. Antonio at 118. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, I've been
Fine.
drinking. I've been drinking.
It's fine. We're teamwork makes the dream work. So I'm gonna put my cup down so I can focus because I'm gonna be sitting over here looking crazy in a minute. But I saw a little bit of the weigh in. He looks good. They always in shape. It's crazy how like they family be so on target with their damn weight. They come in underweight.
They
That's
do.
so crazy to me. Like y'all don't even have to do much. They walk around close to their fighting weight, which is really, really good. So
We'll talk about
I
that later.
at, I want to say at that weight though, friend. I can't remember the fight that he fought. I didn't like the way he looked in that fight. I'm talking about Antonio. He was getting hit a lot, and I know they like to show what they can do, but I didn't like the way he looked. So I'm hoping that he got back in, did some things, got in there with his brothers, made a plan because I don't want to see him getting beat too much. I didn't see Michelle, but I know he always come in on weight too. He probably looked in good shape. I don't know who he's fighting. Who he fighting?
Michelle is fighting someone named let me see who's he fighting. Michelle Rivera is fighting I wrote it down. Who is he fighting? Jerry Perez.
Okay.
Jerry the Joker Perez.
All right. Well, he sounds fucked up, so he's probably gonna knock him out. I don't like these warehouse workers that they be pulling out of nowhere and putting a name on people. Who? Well, go ahead.
Well, Jerry has a record comparable to Rivera, so I think they're comparable to each other at this stage in the game. But I don't foresee Rivera having any problem with him.
One's a shift leader and the other one's a forklift driver. Either way, I just think he should be. I'm tired of like, you know what? I want to see what these people are talking about because they so good. Y'all, they be putting all this faith in them because everybody talking about they want to see him fight Tank. Okay, Tank to knock that boy fucking head off. Okay, and it won't be pretty. It'll be very disgusting. It's gonna be overly done, and then he's gonna backflip off the ropes, which is gonna make it more embarrassing because that's Ali's actual grandson.
Well, you know what? Okay, Mr. Max, thank you so much for this comment. Mr. Max says Perez fought Frank Martin when they were both undefeated last year, which means he got beat by Frank Martin because Frank is still undefeated. And what I think is going to happen, I think what this is going to set up is a fight between Rivera and Frank Martin. That's what I think is going to happen.
I don't, you know what, friend? He's not that good to me.
You don't like Rivera?
No, I'm not sold yet. I need him to go in there and like actually show me something to catch my attention because he ain't done that yet. He's just Ali's grandson to me, and that's what I refer to him as, Ali's grandson,
Ali's
real grandson.
Okay. So I saw them both. I saw Rivera and Jerry the Joker. They both came in on weight. They both look good. I expect Rivera to win this fight because I believe he's over there being manufactured and built at the PBC. So I don't think they're going to put anybody in the ring with him at this point that may potentially give him trouble. And then sometimes, shit happens. But I don't foresee that for him. I've watched him a few times. He's gotten dropped before, but he got right on up and got that dude on up out of there. So I expect him to do well in this fight. I expect him to win this fight, but I do expect it to be a competitive fight. And he is opening up the PBC fight card. And so with Gary Antoine, this is the second fight with this gentleman. Their first fight ended in the first round, a really bad clash of the heads. So it was a no contest. So this fight should be a good fight. Now, this fight I expect to be a good fight. It's a big step up fight for Gary Antoine, because Antonio. Sorry, I've been drinking. For Gary Antonio, because like I said, this guy is a former champion. He lost his belt to Naoya Inoue, and so he's trying to get back up in it's a title eliminator fight, so he's trying to get back up in there. Garrett's trying to get up in there, so I think that is going to be a very good scrap. I did not realize. I know the Antoine, the Russells are smaller guys. I didn't realize they had somebody at 118. Ooh, that's little. I haven't seen 118 since high school, and I'm a small woman. That's little. Ooh, that's little. Anyway, I think that's gonna be a good fight. The PBC card is really stacked. Okay, it is a really stacked card. They have some heavyweights. They have Coffee fighting. They have Frank Sanchez fighting. We ain't gonna get into all of them because there's a lot going on this weekend. But that's a nice stacked card, like really nice stacked card. And then the co-main event of that card is a doozy. Okay. Friend, did you see the weigh-in with Caleb Plant and Anthony Durrell? Not only did you see the weigh-in, but did you see the press conference and all the back and forth leading up to this fight? How do you feel about it? Who do you have? What do you think?
Well, I have to go back and kind of see. I see they don't like each other. Anthony Durrell kept telling him nobody likes your ass. Nobody fucking likes you. You see why don't nobody like your ass? I got a theory. But my friend told me not to get up here and say that to y'all because she said that it would be offensive. But
if you could tell it to him without being offensive,
I'm gonna offend. I feel like I'm going to offend you if I say it.
they love to come in here and get offended, friends. So we've been drinking. You can let it rip. Blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on the alcohol.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. I'm gonna do my best not to fish y'all off because I need to drink some juice because I need to sober up because it's sitting on the tip of my tongue. No, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. The people do not like him because
not that word. Not that
word. He's a nah. Come back. No. I don't know. He just kept saying that nobody likes you, and you know why they don't like you. And it's giving they don't like him because he's a. I'm not gonna say it. He is though. He's giving me a vibe of the young white man that was in the hood, and he had hood friends that was Nik color and my color and Nik mama color and my mama color. And those friends allowed him to probably say some things that we wouldn't allow him to say in our presence because he was looking at Anthony Durrell like he wanted to call him a bitch ass nigga. And I saw it in his brain that that's what he was saying because they really don't like each other. And I do believe that the people don't like him for a reason. Because he's a... I'm not going to say it, friend. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it because I know how you feel about that word being said. I'm not going to say it. He is that. It starts with a W and ends with an R. Just use your imagination.
Well, okay.
He is. And then I don't like this story that he's going with. And don't get me wrong, okay, y'all. I don't tell my business to everybody. I don't need everybody knowing my story, but everybody got a story, okay? And it's hard for me to talk about some of the stuff that I went through. So I don't like him. But this is not why I'm saying this. I don't like him using that baby. I don't like that story. I don't like that story at all. And I can't tell nobody what to do with their kids and their children, but it's too much for me. And now he got the token black girl and the token white baby. So that's why don't nobody like him. Now I said it. He's a wafer. That's not the word. And writer isn't the word either. It starts with a W and ends with an R. It owns two G's while we're guessing. It owns two G's and an E.
We will not play Wheel of Fortune on this show tonight. We shall not. We shan't. Okay. All right. We're not. No. No. Mm-mm. No. 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 We're just gonna call him a Tommy. Okay, Phenomenal Mexican. I like that much better. A Tommy. A Tommy. Just a Tommy. Okay. Whew, Lord, you done made my side knot come out, Jesus. Woo, woo.
I didn't say it. You told me not to say it. You didn't say I couldn't spell part of it out.
Who you got winning the fight, ma'am?
I'm gonna go with Caleb Plant. I'm gonna go with Caleb Plant by destruction.
After all of that.
Yeah. And I'm only saying this because Anthony Durrell's wife won't let him retire. And I want him, he needs to, y'all. 37-year-old people move differently, okay? Sometimes in the morning when you wake up, your shoulder don't feel like a 23-year-old shoulder. It feels like a 37-year-old shoulder, especially if you play sports. And when he got up there and he said he wanted to retire and his wife won't let him retire, I want Caleb Plant to floor his ass. I want him to stretch him out. I want him to Tyrone Woodley his ass.
With the ankles touching
I want his ankles to tiptoe the witch under the house. You hear me? Curl them goddamn feet up. I want him to knock him out so tough because I blame his damn wife for letting him get back in that fucking ring when he said he wanted to retire. When VJ said, I don't want to go to work no more, I'm done. I've had enough. I can't do this shit no more. What's the point of going back and you fucking unhappy and miserable and you don't want to do this shit no more? We gonna stop that. Cause that's trickling into my house and her house is miserable as fuck. Cause that nigga don't want to box no more.
Okay.
So I'm just saying I got Caleb Plant because I want him to knock his ass out.
Oh, okay. Well,
I got the WI. Okay, I got him. I got him.
You got Caleb? Okay. You have Tommy. You have Tommy. Okay. All right. Okay. Interesting, Anthony, that you said that. So yeah. Anthony Durrell is actually training with Sugar Hill. So that should be an interesting.
Lord. Tyson, he left Tyson and then went over there.
Well, I don't necessarily think he left Tyson. I think Tyson fired him.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Nobody heard that but me. And don't worry about it, friend. We need to don't drink anymore. We're done drinking on this show.
I just realized what I did.
This show is done.
Okay, so
I messed up. I shouldn't have poured in the deep cup. I should have went. Okay. So Sugar Hill left Tyson and his titties and then took his titties over there to Anthony Durrell. I don't know if he got his shirt off over there in that camp.
He had his shirt on. He had his shirt on this time because he was around a lot of brothers. We don't play, brothers, they don't play that shit. So he had his shirt on backstage and whatnot. I'm very interested to see if by chance Darrell wins, if he gonna snatch his shirt off and show his breasts, show his milk and whatnot. I don't know. But right now, he has his shirt on. With that being said, they both came, made weight easily. Both looked like they were in good shape. I tend to agree with Sheena. Sheena says Darrell looks like a crackhead, and he kind of did look crackheadish to me. And it's not the weight. I think it's just the scruffiness of the facial hair and not having a haircut for a while. The scruff. I'm not a fan of the scruff.
He looked like that all the time.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the scruff. So I think that's why that's giving me that. But that aside, it's a very interesting fight to me because Darrell and all of this anger and all this animosity, all of that is coming because Caleb Plant was the one who actually got to get the fight in the payday by fighting Canelo. He wanted that. That's why he's still fighting. He wants the big payday. He wasn't able to get it. Caleb was, and he's very resentful for that. Now, I've heard him say a few times that nobody likes Caleb. Like none of the boxing world really, I guess their division, nobody really likes Caleb. They don't like his attitude. It's something about Caleb. I don't know what it is. Okay, I'm not going to speculate. I don't know what it is. But Darrell seems to think and says nobody likes Caleb. Now, I know that my guy, David Benavidez, is not a fan of Caleb. Okay, I know that. So I don't know what it is about young Caleb, but it seems like he's not the most likable person. I don't know what that's about. However, Sweet Hands has sweet hands. What Sweet Hands doesn't have is stamina. Okay, and Sweet Hands also didn't have a chin in his last fight. What I know about crackhead looking Darrell is that he has power. Okay, he's not the most skilled, but out of the two, but he can crack. And if he can possibly crack that jaw on Caleb, it might be a problem. Okay, so this fight for me was a little bit more difficult to choose than some of the others. I'm going with the upset. Okay, I'm thinking Darrell gonna crack his ass because he don't really like him. Like he don't like him for real. And Darrell is a fighter that gets up for better opponents. Like he could be in the ring with somebody that's like doesn't have a name and is maybe kind of mediocre, and he'll fight down to the level of competition. But I remember, and I like David. Y'all know how I feel about David over here. He was giving David a good ass fight before that fight got stopped. A good one. Can't lie. I was over here like, David, you better do something. And he did. He did do something. But before he did something, it was a very competitive fight. So I'm thinking, because he don't like Caleb, he's let it be known he doesn't like Caleb. He been talking all that good hot shit. He been baiting Caleb into saying something that, might get him in the hot water. Caleb been cool. He ain't said nothing. But he don't like him. And I think he's going to be up for this fight. Now, he is a wee bit older. So that may be a problem. He's getting slower. So that may also cause a problem. But I'm really, really interested to see how Caleb deals with this power, this aggression. And I am picking the upset because of what you say, friend. You say boxers and newborns don't go together.
They don't.
Caleb had a baby on August 25th. He got a newborn. His wife's still looking like, she got the pregnant face mask on. So all of this is new. Because of what you say, I'm going with the upset. I'm going with Darrell. And I'm going with Darrell by knockout.
Nah.
Keep in mind, I've been drinking.
Yeah.
I've been drinking.
Wait, you say we. I'll finna ask you fucking French, cause we bit old. He just a wee bit old. We. I ain't French, friend.
Pequeño, just a little bit.
Nah, he a lot.
Araceli, pequeño.
just a little bit. No, he too fucking old. I don't think he's gonna be able to. I know he just had a baby, but he still ain't gonna be able to knock him out. That's too much. Now he might put up a good fucking fight, but 37 is still 37, and he got looked up with that last boy he fought, and he just hit him with a crazy shot and knocked him out. Now if he do Caleb Plant like that, he got lucky. Still ain't gonna get him no Canelo fight.
It won't.
And
it won't
get him an opportunity to get fucking floored by somebody else.
We keep saying it won't get him no Canelo fight, but it might. Cause who Canelo fight?
Bivol.
Is he?
Bruh. If he
is he?
There ain't no reason to. He already got his ass beat. Why the fuck you want to go in there and try that shit again? I'm in agreement to that.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. So he might not be either. So if he's looking for another opponent who he can just beat, why not Anthony the Dog Darrell? Especially if he beat Caleb Plant. What bug is you looking at? What is you finna fight? What is you finna kill?
A bug name, a kid that's running. I told you.
Oh, okay. Let me read these super chats. I am Trill Will, aka Trillium. He says, salute Queens. Peace and love, LBC, or nothing. Already. You know what it is already. But I'm the Mexican. He is back. And he says, they say Sugar Hill playing the Little Mermaid to the corner. To the corner right now. To the corner you go. To the corner. To the corner you go.
Anthony Darrell. Oh, y'all giving him so much faith. That man said he wanted to retire. Now, if y'all still trying to keep this man career going, y'all need to be ashamed of yourself, because that man said he was done.
He said it, but his wife said he wasn't.
And I hope she on the front fucking row with Caleb Plant. Flow his ass. And she better not get in the ring fucking crying or none of that shit, because you put him up to it. Save them tears, sis. You gonna need them at a later date. Floored. They gonna need that. I'm telling you, they gonna have to get him on the chest and hit him in the middle of the chest to try to get him up.
That's if he fights Canelo. You talking about Canelo, right?
No, I want Caleb Plant to knock him out like that. I know.
You think Sweet Hands got that kind of power?
I don't. It's just
okay.
It's just good hope.
Okay.
This is just gonna make Anthony Darrell feel like, okay, I still got it. They need somebody to knock the fuck out of them before they, okay, I'm done. This is too much. We done seen plenty of boxers get retired.
We have.
This is too much. That's what Anthony Darrell needs. He don't need to fight no Canelo. What did he fight at 160?
168.
Oh, okay. Who can knock him out? I'm gonna have to go through a list of people that I think can knock him out.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He's been fighting the top tier. He fought David Benavidez. He got stopped. He's fighting Caleb Plant, yet to be determined. He's asking for the Canelo fight. To me, if Canelo don't fight Bivol, we know he ain't finna fight David Benavidez. That would be the next fight where people wouldn't completely say he's ducking, especially if he can beat Caleb Plant. I'm just saying. I don't know. We gonna go
Right
ahead.
at 168. That speaking of 168 in fights,
Ooh.
what you think about Anthony Yard fighting Bitter Beef? Why on? Listen, good. Here's my time. I'm gonna tell y'all what I think about it though. Anthony Yard is getting ready to fight Bitter Beef, Better Beturbiv, whatever the hell y'all want his name to be. The machine, the robot, the killer, the seeking assassin. Him. Anthony Yard is getting ready to fight Arthur Bitter Beef. Okay, your boy's a dead man, friend. Cause Tunde gonna be over there, lions in the camp, and lions in the camp, and that man gonna need some goddamn help. Ain't no windmilling, no shit. He gonna need a gun, friend. He gonna need to load them fucking gloves up and go in there and two-fist his ass, just try to smash his head in between the middle of them bitches. He gonna need a brick, piece of brick. He gonna need something. He gonna need something other than lions in the camp. Lions in the camp is gonna get him killed with a T. Killed.
Why would you ask me such a
Yeah, because you
question?
ask me shit all the time and then you do this.
If you guys do not know, Anthony Yard is my favorite UK boxer. Okay. I love Anthony Yard. Okay. Love him. And the fact that he's going to be fighting in January, apparently with Beterbiev, Bitterbiev, B2B, whatever y'all want to call him, the machine, has me a little shooketh. I'm not going to lie. I love Anthony. I love Anthony Yard. He hasn't fought in a while, though. I would want him to get some kind of tune up before he jumps in there with him. I'm nervous. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm a bit nervous about this. But he's a man. He's a man. He can be hurt. He can be cut. He's just like Ivan Drago. Rocky was able to cut him and hurt him, and so can Anthony Yard. Okay? We're not gonna act like this man is a cyborg. Even though he had a bullet wound in the middle of his head and still beat the dog shit out of that boy, he's still a man and he can be beat. And if anybody can do it, I don't know if Anthony Yard can do it. I just don't know. But I'm praying and I'm hoping that he can. Tunde, listen, honey, sugar sweetheart. We gonna have
camp, lions in the camp.
he gonna have to do something more than that. Tony, you're gonna have to come with more than that, okay? If you need to fly me over to give him something else other than lions in the camp, I'm a great motivational speaker. I can speak life into that brother if you so need me to. But lions in the camp ain't gonna get it. He's going to need. Look, Anthony, I'm rolling. I'm rolling with you, okay, Anthony Yard, okay, Yard. I'm rolling. I'm pulling for you, but I'm scared. I'm nervous. I'm kind of shaking a little bit. I don't want to talk about it no more. I don't want to talk about it no more. Why would you ask me something like that?
He gonna need a brick, and he gonna have to hit that bitch right in the head, right there. He gonna hit him right in the back of his head for him to win that fight. Other than that, ain't nothing gonna help him. Not a windmill, not a nothing.
Tony's page with Spencer is called something stamina. Well, that's what your fighter's gonna need.
It's called
okay?
the what?
It's something stamina. I forget what it's called, but it has
Something
stamina.
Star didn't have when he fought Kovalev.
How ironic is that?
The lines in the camp.
I'm gonna need Mufasa, Simba, and Scar to all collectively Voltron for Yard and give him all of that because he gonna need it against the machine.
Jesus gonna have to come down, touch him right on top of his forehead, and make his bones and muscle stiff as hard mud. And then if Jesus don't come down, touch him right here on the forehead, call it a damn. I don't know, friend. He might knock his head off.
No, he's not. He can't. He
Yeah.
can't.
All of this is just gonna be that body that you like so much. No head. No head. No head. Well, he's very nice and pleasant to look at. The ladies love him. All the have you seen him in his slut bag of things that he be doing? He always in the jacuzzi with somebody. Like all y'all body likings. It's a whole few of y'all. It's just
I just be seeing him work out and stuff. And he be dripping with sweat all over his body and stuff. That's all I see. That's that's what I have hope. That's why I have hope because I feel like he's working on his stamina. I feel like he's working on his stamina. If his stamina would have been where it was supposed to be, he could have beat Kovalev.
He needs a nutritionalist. Friend, I'm sorry. Okay, I promise you, I'm gonna put that word in the box. I'm gonna put the lid on the box, and I'm gonna bury the box away. Okay, I won't put the L in it. But it's so funny to see your face, cause that was your face the first time you heard that word. You was like, "Huh?" He needs a nutritionist.
You wearing me out today. We have too much to cover for you to wear me out like this. Good grief. Let's see. Mr. Munt, how are you doing today? Mr. Munt, he says the jury is still out on if he a man or not. Some bitches mixed with something. I wouldn't be upset if y'all took some roids for this one. Listen, Mr. Munt, I don't condone nothing about no PEDs. We done got into it on Twitter with a fool about PEDs. I don't condone no PED usage, but I wouldn't say nothing. I wouldn't say a word. Okay, I wouldn't say.
Don't need more. The pads ain't gonna help.
The man is not indestructible.
Friend, the boy Marcus Brown cheated and gashed that man's head open, and he still beat the fuck out of Marcus Brown.
It looked like a whole bullet wound. It looked like a whole bullet wound had hit him.
Where something be coming out people's scalp, it looked like something was forcing its way. When he said,
friend, they're trying to put the whole thick ass Q-tip on
y'all,
the
my friend. He say, friend, the whole Q-tip in that man's head.
The whole one, like he put it in there and then it disappeared, like Homer be disappearing in them bushes. The whole Q-tip had disappeared in that gash. But this was the thing. He ain't even flinch.
He didn't move.
He ain't flinch. He ain't move.
That blood was dripping on him and he was steady beating that boy's ass. Marcus Brown was scared for his fucking life.
You know what? After I read up on Marcus Brown, he should have got his ass beat.
I always say time he get in the ring, everybody need to beat his ass the same fucking way.
Yeah, see, I ain't know, but I know now.
He needed his beat up every time.
Yeah. Tevis Smith, thank you, Tevis. He says this is my contribution to the yard tombstone.
Friend gonna come in here in all black. She gonna be mourning, y'all.
Listen, I'm gonna have a veil on. All that. I'm gonna be real sad. Real sad. But I'm rolling with Anthony Yard. I don't care what y'all say. I'm going down with the ship. Like some of y'all be going down with the ship. Okay, I ain't gonna say nothing else about it. Let's move on to the next. Wait, friend, you have Caleb Plant winning. How?
Probably a decision.
Unanimous or split?
Probably a split, cause Caleb ain't gonna go in there and do right, and he gonna let him win some rounds, make him feel like I still got this. I can do it again. Somebody, I want that man to retire before it's too late. Before he can't undo his legacy that ain't nobody put him on the mat down like that. He getting up in age, and there's a few boxers is up in age that are trying to fight still professionally, and they got like 15, 20 fights. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's time to go ahead and get your CDL. That's where all the money at.
That's your retirement job for Darrell?
Yeah.
CDL?
He own him a fucking trucking bit. Listen, they make bread.
Big bread.
And he would make more money getting some fucking trucks than he would trying to get for Canelo.
You know what? I could see that for him. He already got the scruffy look going on. All he needs is a trucker, a snapback, and he's in business, big business.
He don't look like he bathed, like you said.
I didn't say that. I didn't.
You did. I heard you say it.
I didn't say
You
that.
did say he looked like he don't bathe.
Sheena said he looked kind of crackheadish, and I a little bit agreed, but I didn't say he don't look like.
I heard you. My braids ain't on my ears like that. I moved my hair twice.
Okay.
You said look like he don't bathe. I heard you.
I didn't say that. Anthony and his wife. See, I think you bathe. I just think you going for the scruffy look. That's all. Okay, so listen. The last PBC fight is the big PBC fight. It's the return of the Bronze Bomber. And I know a lot of people in this chat are humongous fans of Deontay Wilder. Friend, how do you feel about the weigh-in? He's coming in his normal size, and I want to say normal, but I think 215 is his normal size. He's coming in at 215, which is what he was, I believe, during his first Fury fight. So he should be comfortable at this weight. He's been off for, I believe, over a year and a half now. He's rejuvenated. He's had a statue dedicated to him, which he says added to the rejuvenation of him. He says that statue and its unveiling was part of the reason why he wanted to come back. He's been doing his media rounds. He's been on the podcast, The Pivot. He's opened his camp up to our guys, to Black Fight Fan 78 at CC. He's been out here living his BESS life. And he's getting back in the ring this Saturday. He's fighting one of his old former sparring partners, which I think was a smart move. I'll talk about it later. But friend, I want to know what you think, how you feel about Deontay Wilder coming back, how you feel about him fighting Robert Helenius. How do you think him coming in at 215 is going to work for him? And how do you feel about his 3-year plan? He is another fighter that is a little bit up in age. I think he's 36 going on 37. But he says he has a 3-year plan, which is going to take him into 40. And I just want to know all your thoughts about Deontay Wilder, the Nordic. Yeah, go ahead.
Then I think our kids affect everything, and I learned something new this week that I didn't know. I didn't know that man had that many kids. He got a bunch of kids. And y'all know how I feel about kids. No, they said mute me. I don't want to talk about this. Don't ask me my fucking opinion, because I already started off bad. No, I hope he win. But if he don't win, y'all can just expect to hear from me Saturday. Okay? Sunday. Whenever it come on. And if Helena's better not take no fucking dive. But that's what I feel like is gonna happen because he fighting his sparring partner. And nope, I'm being quiet. Nope, friend. Next, you go ahead. You tell me what you think about this fight, because nope, they're not. I'm not. Nope.
No. Okay, Fred, at least tell me who you have winning. Give me your prediction.
Why you do me like that? Uh, I'm gonna pick Wilder, man. I'm gonna pick Wilder. That's not who I think is gonna win this fight if he go in there and fight how he fought, like I've seen him fought. But I'm gonna pick Wilder, and we'll talk about it on Sunday. Cause
Okay. Okay. Well, that's all you got? I'm giving you the floor. That's it. That's all.
no, because I always go too far. I didn't like a lot of fucking shit that I seen this week. I didn't like it. The freaky fighter. I don't him in his little t-shirts. I don't like none. I don't like it. I don't want to talk about it this
Okay.
week because
Okay.
I feel like I'm gonna go too far because I was actually able to get in visually and see shit. It's a lot of stuff that y'all be doing that I don't like, and I wish y'all would cut it the hell out. I don't like some of y'all jeans y'all be wearing. No, don't cut it. No, don't cut it out. No. Y'all jeans are real questionable. And y'all be doing something strange with y'all shirts. I don't like that either. I don't want to talk to y'all anymore. I'm turning my.
Yeah, okay. Whew. So I'm just gonna give you guys my breakdown and whatnot. So I was not one of the people who was, you're right, moving along, Miami. I was not one of the people who wanted Wilder to return. I wanted Wilder to ride off into the sunset, shoot us the deuce, and continue to live his life, enjoy his family, um, enjoy his compound, enjoy making music. I just wanted him to lead, live his life and enjoy his life. That's what I wanted for him. I was not one of the people who was championing being a champion for him to come back to boxing. I was not. But when he said he was coming back, I said, okay, all right. I want him to get out of this everything he wants to get out of it. And if he wants to become the champ again, I want that for him. Okay. With this particular fight, I think this is a good comeback fight for him. I think he's familiar with the opponent. He's been in his camps before. I think this is a perfect fight to get him back in the swing of things since he's been gone for a while. And I think this is the perfect fight to see for him if this is something he still wants to do. We're not finna sit up here and play like he didn't have 1 foot in and 1 foot out. We're not finna play like that. We're not finna sit up here and play like when folks have 1 foot in and 1 foot out, it's not detrimental to what they do in the ring, i.e. Sean Porter. Okay. We're just not gonna play like that. I'm not gonna play with y'all like that. So I hope he has made a firm decision and he is moving forward completely with getting back to boxing. We're not finna play like he didn't take 2 brutal losses. We're not finna play like that either, because he did. Cheating and all. It was brutal. Very brutal. So I need to see how he takes punches now. I need to see what his punch resistance is like. I think we'll get to see that with the Nordic one. He's a big-assed man. Okay. He ain't the hardest puncher, but he ain't the softest either, which is why I think this is a good comeback fight for Deontay Wilder. We'll see. I'll see. I can better make a judgment and assessment as to him moving forward, but I need to see what he looks like in this fight. Okay. I hope and pray that he doesn't come back looking like who did Valdez fight when he was juiced up? Burchell, because that's a possibility. Okay, we're not gonna play like that's not a possibility. Burchell don't look like Burchell before that Valdez fight. Okay, he just does not. And I believe Valdez was doped up when he fought him. So I'm a realist. That is my name, Nik-J, the realist. I am a realist. I need to see how he's going to respond after um, those last two fights. I hope, wish, and pray that he is okay, but we shall see. As far as this fight is concerned, I thought he looked a little thin, but this is his regular. This is what he was weighing before when he was getting all the wonderful knockouts. So hopefully he's feeling back normal. He's feeling back to his normal self. Power is the last thing to leave. So I'm sure his right hand is intact. That's not my concern. My concern is the soft spot. We all saw it. Let's not play crazy. That soft spot is my concern. Any heavyweight in boxing saw that. Okay. And if they know, like I know, that's something they're going to be trying to tick on. That's something they're going to be trying to hit on. So it's on him. It's on Malik to guard that. Okay. So I hope his defense is impregnable. Okay. I hope so. I have Deontay Wilder winning. I think this is a perfect fight back for him. I think this was the perfect opponent for him. I don't know if he wins inside of 6, but I'm going to say anywhere between 6 and 7. I think he's probably going to land that right hand, and it's going to be night-night for Helenius. That's what I'm picking. That's what I'm really hoping for him. And it's going to give me an assessment. It's going to give me a chance to assess what he looks like, what his punch resistance is like. And like Boxiana said earlier, 37 is that's getting up there in boxing age. Okay. She was talking about Darrell, but the same applies to Deontay Wilder. That's getting up there. He's like 36, 37 years old. We're not gonna play crazy up in here. Okay. All right. I'm just saying. I wish him well. I have him winning, and I hope he looks great and phenomenal doing so. Friend, do you have anything else to tell the people on that?
If he don't, on Sunday, just don't show up. Just don't come. But if you do come, be prepared for what you hear. I'm not apologizing for it because I told y'all I'm going to say it. It's going to hurt a whole lot of y'all's feelings. Y'all, I don't give a shit if y'all don't like me. I'm here to do my job. I come here every Friday, Sunday, do my little job, and I leave. I don't take this shit to my house, even though I'm with my house. So I'm letting y'all know. If he don't do all that good shit that y'all said, just don't show up Sunday. Because Sunday, it's going to be real graphic in here.
Lord Jesus, I hope he win this fight. I'm going to be praying so hard.
Like y'all was praying Canelo was going to win a couple of weeks ago. It's going to be that. I'm praying. You going to kick me? Y'all going to kick me out? Fine.
No, you do not have to be a Wilder fan or stan to be a member of the LDBC. Those are not the requirements.
Now I'm really going to tell you how I feel. Kick me out? Cool. I'm going to come back and ruin the party. Party's over with when I get kicked out. You better ask a certain boxer that ain't got no fucking mentions up until recently. Because when Boxiana go, it leaves. It goes. Bye-bye. But before I go, y'all better hope he do what y'all say.
Hope I do. I hope and pray. I really do. I really.
Gonna be all kind of freaky fighters, all kind of kink masters, all kind of shit. If he don't, I ain't got shit to say about Deontay because I told y'all Deontay ain't got shit to do with this because I said he shouldn't came back, but I was gonna support him if he came back. I supported it till I seen some shit that I didn't like. Now I'm thinking, okay, maybe I don't know. This might have been a fucking mistakes. But I'm going to let this go and see how far this is going to go. We're going to take it as far as it's going to go. But what I'm going to tell you is, if the shit don't work out how y'all want it to, when y'all come in here Sunday, just don't show up. Because it's going to be very, very, very fucking graphic in this bitch. No shade to the LDBC. None of the people that love the LDBC. Because I came out And I show love with to the LDBC. I love y'all. We one love. But I'm telling the fuck out of you. He don't do what y'all said he gonna do. Malik gonna catch that fucking smoke. Cause it ain't on Deontay. It's on motherfucking Malik. Cause Malik was supposed to help him get better. Deontay is already the fighter. Malik was there to help him get better. And if Malik don't, please, Mr. AA, don't threaten me with a good time.
Please don't. Please don't. Don't do it. Don't.
Y'all know
you must be new here.
you
don't know. Don't do that. Boxing fan times 4. He says Caneliana.
I like that. Might have to do an upgrade.
I think that's cute too. Caneliana. I think that's cute. I like that. I think that is cute. I like that a little bit. I think that. Yeah.
You know what's funny about this, friend? People, you know me.
I do.
Y'all kind of know me, but y'all don't know me. Y'all get a person. This is a partial filter that y'all see. The real me don't have a filter. So when y'all tell me shit like don't make no enemies or people are not gonna like you, that fuels the fucking fire for me to say fucked up shit. Trust VJ is in the comments. Y'all can ask him. When you say fucked up shit, I say fucked up shit back.
And it'd be like way worse than the fucked up shit you thought you said. Like way worse. Like way. Okay, so we're not gonna keep there. We're gonna keep moving forward because we have a lot to cover. So from Brooklyn, I'm picking Deontay Wilder by stoppage between 6 and 9. Okay, so what's up, Miss Knockout Boxing? How you doing, girl? What's up, Knockout Boxing? How you doing, sir? So listen, we're gonna go from Brooklyn across the waters to Australia. Okay. And if y'all thought we had a lot to say about Deontay Wilder, sit on down, get a seat, fill up your cup, light it up. Because after the weigh-in that I saw in Australia today, I had to pop open my wine early. Friend, we love young Devin Haney. We absolutely adore him. But I'm going to tell you, I'm going to tell the chat, I'm going to tell him, I'm going to tell Bill, I'm going to tell anybody else who has access to him, this better be his last, and I do mean very last fight at 135, okay? His very last fight at 135. Friend, I saw the weigh-in, and once again, I was looking like my shirt. I was looking like Kevin off of Home Alone. I was a bit appalled, a bit taken aback. Devin's been fighting at 135 for a really long time, but I don't think I have ever seen him look this way. Friend, did you see the weigh-in? What did you think? How did he look to you?
Dear God, I have to be honest. That's my baby. I love Devin. Y'all know how much Devin is my son. But I'm going to tell the truth, and it's hurting me to say this because I love him so much. Y'all remember when 50 Cent was playing that role where he had to play that cancer role and he was sick? It was given. And I had to go back and watch it because that first angle, I was like, it's not that bad. I went back and watched it again, and then I rolled it back again, and I watched it again. And then the pictures started coming out, all the still shots started coming out, and I'm like, okay. Wow. What's going on? I know he's gonna rehydrate. I know he ain't gonna look like that tomorrow. But today, he looks like he been laid up dead for about a day and a half. It's Lazarus. Come back. You put me on the goddamn spot. You asked me what I thought. You know I've been drinking, and I'm gonna tell you what the hell I've been thinking. You are you. This is your fault. Okay?
It is not my fault that he looked like this.
Yeah, I love Devin. Y'all know how Devin is my baby. Y'all been watching us for the last 2 years. And for the last 2 years, everybody that watched this show can tell you that's Boxiana's baby. That's my baby. And for my baby to look like that, I was very, very, very unhappy. It was almost as close as him being in that corner and they didn't have no ice to get his legs back under him. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. They call motherfucking Devin. You can call him Duck Goose, whatever the fuck you want to call him. This is Devin's last fight at 135. He should not try to squeeze that. He can't. He's growing. He a growing boy, just like Shakur. Shakur's 23 years old. He ain't even hit his real man weight yet. He still got his high school baby weight on him. It's enough. Because this is where you get into a point where you start damaging your body. And if you're going to be an athlete, you can't do that to yourself. That shit is unacceptable. And for him to look like that and everybody saw it, now it'd be different if y'all was in a hotel room. It was just y'all and y'all was weighing in and nobody saw that shit. But for everybody to see it, the automatic assumption is he cannot do this shit no more. It's time.
It's past time.
It's past time. No reason he should have been looking like a cancer patient today. Friend, that 135 pounds, that hurt me to watch him look like that. He was dry. Dry. He was bone dry. And Devin don't never look like that in no way into me. He's full. He looked good. That last Kambosos fight on the scale, he looked decent to me. This shit right here, not acceptable. I won't accept another fight at 135. He announced another fight at 135. I'm going to do my due diligence to get that shit unfucking done because no, sir. At this point, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's my baby. I can't say the shit that I would say about other boxers about him because I got love for Devin.
Right.
No. Ain't no more squeezing into this shit. Get to a weight. If 140 might be too small for him. Because if he's squeezing into 135, another 5 pounds ain't very much breathing room. He might need another 10. He big. He big, okay? All I'm going to say is he is a growing boy. 135 is done. He when he's done with this, he don't need to have a bullshit meal. He needs to start his morning as soon as he opens his eyes. He needs a smoothie. Then he needs to have breakfast. Then he needs to have a smoothie in between that shit. Then he needs to have lunch. Then he needs to have a snack, a smoothie, then some fucking dinner. That boy ain't ate in I don't know how long. You can look at him and tell all he been having is just little shit, little bites. Just sunk my poor baby in like that. I'm pissed. I don't like it. And then George they want to start pushing and shit. He a little fragile right now. Don't touch him. Like he looked like friend, I was angry because no. Yeah.
No. I have to agree with you. I'm gonna get these super chats in. We have Tevis Smith. Hey Tevis, and thank you so much. Tevis says Devin's gonna beat the hell out of Kambosos this time. Tevin, I certainly hope so. We also have Kenneth Johnson. Thank you, Kenneth. We appreciate you coming through with the super chat. Thank you. And we have DJ Reno. DJ Reno, he says Canelo catch weight his middleweight titles at 155 with Amir Khan and Miguel Cotto. Why Devin can't do it with Lomachenko?
Cause he ain't.
It's cool when they do it. Listen,
Dying to do the shit.
well,
There's
this is
no reason for no fucking athlete to get up there and look like I'm gonna mute myself.
I agree with you. I agree with you wholeheartedly, DJ Reno. If Devin just doesn't move up completely to 140, I don't even really want him to try to do a catch weight with Lomachenko at this point. Loma doesn't get that kind of respect. He doesn't deserve that, because when they were both at a cool 135 and when Devin was actually his mandatory, he didn't want to fight him. So really the way I feel about it is fuck Loma. Okay. Loma doesn't dictate shit at this point. Okay. He's on the outside looking in right now. And if he doesn't want to move up to 140 to fight Devin, then he just won't motherfucking fight Devin. Okay. Devin better be on his last 135-pound fight. And what I want to take the time out to do right now is apologize. I want to apologize to Shakur Stevenson, okay? Because I was really upset with him for being overweight. I was really upset with him for just dropping his belts and whatnot. I was really mad at him. Not really, but I was disappointed. More so than mad, than upset. I was disappointed because I felt like, he wasn't being professional. He's made weight all this time. But he came back and he told us, he said, listen here. My health is way more important than these motherfucking belts. Okay? My weight can be my weight. I'm not finna go out here. I'm not finna kill myself trying to get down. And he didn't. Because I remember looking at him going, he don't give a fuck about being overweight. He don't give two shits. He finna fight, he finna win, and he finna move the hell on. And I was disappointed with Shakur. But now, after seeing Devin looking like he needed, looking slightly malnutrition, I completely understand Shakur and his stance. These are young, growing men. And it is just, if you just think about it, because we're boxing fans. So we know the numbers. We know the weight numbers. 130, 135, 126, 118, 147, 154, 160, 168, 175. We know the weights. But if you just think about walking around, everyday people, what young man do you know walking around at 135 pounds at 5'8" and 5'9"? I don't know nothing. I don't know not a one.
Naturally.
Yeah, I don't know not one. I don't know not one. That is a difficult thing to do. And then we're taking into consideration that these are young men that are still growing. Okay? They're still growing. We don't even know. They're still growing. Okay. I didn't know nobody in high school at 5'8" that was 147 pounds. Like, that's really small. Like, y'all, if I could get down to 135 pounds, I already think I'm fine. But if I could get down to 135 pounds, y'all wouldn't be able to tell me shit. Like, not Nathaniel. Okay. That's really little. And when I think about it in that regard, it's so unhealthy. Like, that's really unhealthy. So I have to apologize to Shakur Stevenson for saying fuck that shit. I'm not about to go out here and pass the hell out trying to make weight. I already know I'm the best at 130. I know this already. Y'all keep these belts. I'm going to beat this boy up and I'm going to move to 135. I have to commend Devin on his professionalism for going up there and making the weight. He is a true professional. Okay? But honey, baby child, sweetheart, let this be your last time fighting at 135. Okay? This is not healthy. Y'all, when people lose a lot of weight, it seems like they lose their eyebrows too. I was looking for Devin's eyebrows and I didn't see them. They weren't dark and flourishing like they normally are when he's at a healthy weight. His eyebrows was thin, like the rest of his body. I ain't like it. And I didn't like nothing about it. I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. I just didn't like it. And see, George Kambosos, I think he's a naturally small man like that. It wasn't it wasn't shit for him to come in at 134.
And he be stealing Cali converters from
there you go. There you go. There you go. His nose be red already. It's nothing for him to come in at 134. But my guy Devin, he struggled. Okay? I don't give a fuck what he say. I don't give a goddamn what they tell you. And me, my 2020 vision, eyeballs, looking at him on that scale says he struggled. And I don't like it. What I can do is just hope, wish, want, and pray that he rehydrates healthily, that he's healthy tomorrow in the ring. Because I'm not going to lie to y'all. There's no reason why Devin shouldn't whoop his ass all over again like he did the first time. But that weight loss, the way he looked on that scale, that gave me cause to pause. Okay? Now, I'm not going to even play with y'all, and I'm not going to lie. That gave me cause to slightly pause. I still have Devin winning this fight, but I didn't like that. I didn't like that shit at all. And if I had a banana, I'd be eating it. I ain't like that. I didn't like that at all. I didn't like nothing about it. He looked sunk in. His eyes looked hooded. His eyebrows were thin, just like the rest of his body. It wasn't a good look. It just was not a good look for him. And I want him to be healthy. I want him to be the best version of himself. And what I saw on that scale wasn't it. Okay? So I know he likes to say, he gonna let his daddy decide. No. We're not letting daddy decide this. And we can let daddy decide because I think daddy knows. Bill's a smart man, very intelligent man. He knows that this is it. Okay? Call him Michael Jackson. This is it. This the last fight at 135. I'm saying it. God damn it. If don't nobody else saying it, I'm saying it. This his last fight at 135. Okay? If you want to see Devin Haney, see him at 140. We ain't fighting at 135 no more. We ain't fighting at 135. I said it. We ain't fighting at 135 no more. Okay? I'm Birdman. No more. And I mean it. Okay? I still got Devin winning. I think 60% of Devin is better than 100% of George Kambosos. But we ain't fighting at 135 no more. And that's on that. Friend, do you have anything else on that?
No, I'm not saying nothing else. Besides that man that steal Cali converters and is a meth Australian. His wife looked very nervous. But that's all I noticed about them. I don't have anything else to say about the meth Australians.
Okay, we'll move right along then. I do have another super chat. Did we do? No, I read that super chat. Okay, so we're moving along, and y'all, this is a long show because it's a long fight weekend. Okay, we going a little bit longer than we normally do, but my cup is almost empty, so that means the show is almost over. But we have one more fight. And I told y'all we were going to start this with the ladies, and we were going to end this with the ladies. I think out of this entire weekend, and there are 3 big, huge fights this weekend. Deontay Wilder is always a huge fight. But also on his card, we have Caleb Plant coming back, and we have one of the Russell brothers fighting, and we have Ali's real grandson fighting. Huge card. We have Devin Haney going back over to Australia for the second fight with George Kambosos. And I did want to say this one thing. I want the Australian media to get it right and stop saying he's the unified champion. No, bitch, he's the undisputed champion. Okay, at 135. And I need y'all to quit playing in his face and in my face saying he's unified. No, he's the undisputed champion. Okay, don't do me. Okay, I hope send this to the Australian media. Okay, I've been drinking. All right, so I believe the ladies have risen to the top as far as garnering all of the attention, most of the attention, most fight fans, and I don't care if you're male or female, you want to see this female fight card that's going on in London. And the card that I personally am really amped up about are these last two ladies. I'm extremely amped up about Michaela Mayer and Alicia Baumgardner. And I want all of you who do this, what we do, we do YouTube and whatnot. I try to say folks' names correctly. I done heard folks call this girl Michaela Meyer, like Oscar Mayer hot dogs. Her name is Mayer. Michaela Mayer. I've heard folks call this girl Alyssa Baumgardner. Her name is not Alyssa Milano. It's Alicia Baumgardner. Okay, y'all get it right. If you're gonna do it right. These ladies have demanded that kind of respect because I believe this is going to be a fight of the year candidate. Friend, tell the people, tell me. Because we have been, y'all, this is my sister, this is my friend. We talk every day. Every day. We have been going back and forth for the last week about who is going to win this fight. And every other day, we come with new information. We come with new analysis. I want to know, friend, who do you have on this Good Friday winning this fight tomorrow? How did you feel about the weigh-in? Let us know.
Well, first, I was thinking the bomb. She might. But Miss Michaela came out today and she changed my whole perspective. I don't know how much y'all pay attention to details, but me and my sister pay attention to details. And Miss Michaela had something in her possession today that I called my sister. I said, I don't fuck with people like that. When people have those type of situations going on, I stay away from them because more than likely they have a gun. That's what I told my sister today. They shoot people. Miss Maya had on a 6mm herringbone necklace. And I don't know, a lot of y'all, or some of y'all don't know what that is, but some of y'all do. The real people do. If you don't know what that is, that's the flat gold chain, the thick one. She didn't have the thin bitch on. She had that big, thick one on. If you know that's absolute black force energy, okay? There's no ifs, ands, trickle downs, none of that shit about it. That necklace is the equivalent to black force, air forces, okay? Not the ones with the dents, the crispy ones. Y'all, all I can say is I hope and pray that Alicia got her shit tight tomorrow, because my betting gut is giving me Michaela. She finna get real active, really, 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 really active, not just a little bit. And she been real mouthy. She talking that good fucking shit. She kicked Alicia today, and the reason she gave to why she kicked Alicia just rubbed me all in the right places. She say, I had to kick her because I got 3 belts in my hand. Talk your shit. Talk your shit. Cause I hear you, Miss Girl. I hear you. But then they was standing nose to nose. And Michaela say, what you think is so funny? Alicia say, bitch, you funny. Michaela say, bitch, I'ma show you what's funny. I say, let's get active. Let's go. I'm so fucking lit for this shit right here. And when I seen Michaela and I seen her neck today, they look phenomenal at the weigh-in. Their bodies is banging. I ain't even gotta speak on none of that shit. It was the little shit that I was able to see. Alicia looked like herself. But that motherfucking gold on that white girl neck stood out in a different manner. And if you know, you know. Them flat gold chains, they always come with some activity. Dallas people especially know about that fucking chain, okay? Not too many people wear those. You a real ass motherfucker if you own one of them. She had 6mm, y'all. Not only is it thick, it's expensive. Expensive. She woke up and the violence button was open. She picked that bitch up and said, let's go. And she with the shits. I can't wait tomorrow. I love Clarissa. I'm waiting for, I can't wait to see what happens. But this the fight I'm waiting for. Cause them two motherfuckers been talking the type of shit that I talk to people. Friend, when she asked that bitch what's so funny, and Alicia say, bitch, you funny? That's me. That's the type of bitch you. What? That's I like that type of shit, friend.
I know.
They finna get in there tomorrow, and from the time that bell ring, they gonna be good and fucking woe out. But I do believe Michaela coming in there on some active shooter shit. I'm just gonna be real frank, and I know what Alicia said, and it's a good opportunity for it because Michaela got a long middle section. Her middle body is long, but she gonna have to get there. And one thing I know about Michaela gonna reset you with that jab every fucking time because her jab is excelente.
Who you got, friend? Who you got?
I'm going with Michaela.
Wow.
Going with Michaela.
How's she gonna win?
I don't know, friend. I don't know. Because it's so many ways this fight can end. And with them hating, you know what I'm saying? Like, you never know what a bitch finna go on their own when you really genuinely hate a bitch. Well, you gotta be low to kick a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta really not like kicking.
Man, listen. Yo,
is equivalent.
She almost spit on her. A little bit more, she would have just spit on her ass. That's how much they don't like each other. Like, they do not like each other at all. At all. Tevin Smith, thank you so much for coming back through. He says she got on that chain that dude that took Ricky football and backhanded Doughboy had on.
And y'all see what type of activity them young black men was on. She knows something. She knows something. I don't even want to know what she know at this point. I don't fool with people that got that. I'm scared of folks like that, and I ain't scared of nobody. But them type of people, no. They are effortlessly ignorant for no reason. And when she kicked that girlfriend, it told me everything I needed to know. Then said, I got 3 belts in my hand. That ain't why you kicked her. You kicked her because they pulled y'all way too quick and you couldn't get to her fast enough. So the next thing to do was to kick her. But you also know you a goddamn bar fighter too.
What is she, friend?
A bar fighter. Motherfucking Michaela will fight you anywhere. Friend, you didn't kick that a bitch. You know what happened. You know what's you're on the ground. I'm kicking at you. You already know what's happening. Michaela been stomping bitch out in them bucks that y'all love so much. She showed y'all. She kicked that motherfucker today.
She did kick her. She did. She did. She did kick her. She did. This fight has me. I haven't been this excited for a fight. I've never been this excited for any female fight ever. I've never been this excited for a female fight ever, ever. They did an absolutely exceptional job at selling this fight. Second to none. Like I said at the top of the show, this women's card for me far bypassed any of the other cards that we're going to be watching tomorrow. The build-up for this card has been absolutely nothing short of perfect. Even with the delay that added to the suspense, that added to the excitement. This fight card, this female fight card in London, England, is going to be a treat for us all. I feel like this fight could have stood alone. I know it could have. I also feel like this fight could be a women's first trilogy. I don't think there's been a trilogy in women's boxing. I think this fight could be that, depending on how it goes. I think this fight could be a trilogy for these two women, and they could get filthy, stinking, nasty rich off of it, depending on how this first fight goes. I have been back and forth. I have been wrecking my brain. I have been looking at fights from both fighters, trying to figure out who has the edge. And I'm going to tell you guys who I have chosen. Very rarely do me and my friend disagree. And we don't disagree on this either. I think Alicia Baumgardner is a fantastic fighter. I think she has exceptional power. I just happen to believe that she lacks the experience. And in a fight of this magnitude, I think everything you have is going to be needed for you to win. Alicia Baumgardner, I think, has like 14, 15 fights, something like that. A teen in the teens. She beat Terry Harper. She knocked her in the skull, and as my friend so eloquently put, she put her ass in airplane mode. I do not know if she's going to be able to do that to Michaela Mayer. I do not think she's going to be able to do that to Michaela Mayer. When Michaela Mayer fought Hamadouche, I realized then that she has a forehead, she has a jaw, she has a chin. She got hit a lot. I mean, a whole lot in that fight. And Hamadouche may not have the power of Mayer, but she hit her so much that you would have thought at some point she'd have like backed up a little bit, but she didn't though. In the words of my daddy, I think Michaela Mayer may be a pain freak. I think that may do something for her. If Alicia Baumgardner cannot hurt her, she gonna get beat up. Because Alicia fights a lot like Clarissa. But Alicia doesn't have the pedigree of Clarissa. Clarissa is a two-time Olympian. Michaela Mayer is an Olympian. She has the better background as far as boxing is concerned. And I know that doesn't always mean the better fighter, but in this case, I think it does. I like Alicia Baumgardner. I really, really do. I think she's a talented sister. I just think that she didn't get under her skin. What she did was she pissed her the fuck off. That's not really a good thing for somebody who don't give a fuck. Like, I don't be really giving a fuck. Like, I don't know if y'all probably don't know that about me. Like, I'm not a rah-rah. I don't talk a lot of shit. I'm going to be in the cut. I'm going to be chilling. I don't do a lot of talking, but I can. I will if need be. That's kind of how I see Michaela a little bit. She ain't the biggest trash talker, but she can if you push her. I feel like she kind of Tupac-ish a little bit. Y'all know how Tupac used to wear that big bone? And how Tupac said, I ain't a killer, but don't push me. I think Alicia has pushed her. And I think she got a point to prove. I think she probably gonna come in there trying to do some real damage, and I think she has just the right amount of experience to have herself in control, not be out of control, not let her emotions get the best of her. She's gonna know how to channel that and fight her fight. She likes to mix it up. Alicia don't really like to mix it up. Alicia likes to counterpunch. So I'm very eager to see how this fight is going to go. Women fight at the bell. They fighting. Like, ain't no really feeling out. I don't really think there's going to be a lot of feeling out in this fight. I think when the bell rings, it's on. Bitch, I'm on your motherfucking ass. That's what I think this is going to be. That's how I feel about it. That's what I think this is going to be. I'm hoping. I don't even want to say I'm hoping Alicia win. You know, fuck, it is what it is. I'm hoping for a good ass fight. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for a very competitive fight. I'm hoping that it maybe goes to like a split decision so that we will want to see it too.
I hope they knock each other out at the same time.
I hope it's a rocky one where they knock each other out. So they have to give us a part 2 and maybe a part 3. That's what I'm really hoping for. But my mind is telling me if Alicia does not hurt this woman, and we keep saying girl, but this is how we talk. Women talk. We women can say that this girl. Women can say that about each other. Men, yeah, y'all know when and when not to say that shit. Because I can say boy sometimes, and you know, it not be a problem. I know when not to say the shit. I think Michaela has the experience, and I think Michaela is about that life. Okay, I had bought some black Air Force Ones last week, and I said I was going to keep them in safekeeping until Errol and Terrence's fight is announced. But fuck that. Tomorrow, I'm flying home to Dallas. Okay, my first stop will be at Big T Bazaar. Okay, I'm finna buy me a herringbone. I'm about to buy me a flat. I ain't had one since high school. I'm buying me a flat. Okay, because I just feel like I need one. If you don't know, ask somebody. That flat bone, that means something. And I don't know if I'm gonna get one as thick as Michaela's. I'm probably gonna get one a little more cute, a little more dainty. It's gonna be a little thick, but not too thick. But I'm gonna go get me a Big T Bazaar herringbone because I've been inspired. And I just tend to believe it's such a great dynamic because even their trainers like have history. This is going to be, I just feel like it's going to be fight of the year. I just do. I hope, Lord Jesus, I hope it's everything that we're hoping and wishing and wanting it to be. I hope that it's everything that the buildup has given us. I hope it's all of that. Women's boxing has already won the weekend, but if these fights can be super competitive and really good, it's really going to win. And I won't be mad at all if Alicia puts Michaela's ass in motherfucking airplane mode. I ain't gonna be mad. I ain't gonna be mad at all. And I can't say I ain't gonna be surprised because Michaela gets hit a lot. But something is just saying to me that Alicia might end up like the dude that's in her corner when he was talking all that big shit to Charlo. She might end up getting a motherfucking ass knocked out. I said it. I'm sorry. That's how I feel. I don't know. Friend, I'm done. It's been a long night.
It's been a long night. We have came here, said all that we need to say. Tomorrow gonna be lit.
Man, listen.
If you are an actual fan of boxing, you probably won't get another day like this for another 3-4 years. Enjoy every last fucking minute of it, cause I know tomorrow BJ gonna be like, shut the fuck up. Cause I'm gonna be in there hollering. I'm gonna be in there hollering. And I feel like I don't know what's gonna happen. At this point, I don't care. I want to see this fight again already, and it ain't even happening.
Right. I want to see part 2 already.
It again already. It ain't even happened. Like, I want them to know Clarissa, Savannah, Alicia, Michaela, they put on women's boxing this weekend really is up there. And it's because of them. And it's because that fucking put on that Michaela and Alicia is doing, especially. One thing I know about us, Americans love goddamn drama. And they love to see two people getting into it real good, and then they gonna fight about it. We love
and then you can settle it. Yeah, you can talk all the shit you want to.
They ain't gonna settle it on this first one, friend. They still, like, regardless of how much they fight tomorrow, they still not gonna like each other.
They never gonna like each other. And that's the other thing. Michaela said it. She was like, even after fight, I don't like her. There ain't gonna be no pleasantries after this fight. Whatever happens in the ring. Ain't no pleasantries. Don't fuck with her. I love that kind of old ignorant ass shit. Y'all don't know I like that kind of old ignorant ass shit, but I like that kind of old ignorant ass shit. Even with the face off, Michaela Mayer was stone faced. Alicia had the biggest Joker smirk on her face, like, yeah, bitch, it's on. All this talking and shit. She was like poking her like a fucking needle. You know how something just keep poking at you. Hey, I'm right here. That's how Alicia is with Michaela. And it's crazy because at the beginning of this whole thing, I was thinking that Alicia was like a fish out of water. Like, she, when she made the comment when they had their special, their excess thing, and she was like, I'm gonna eat her ass, and we was like, no, boo, that ain't what you wanted to say. That probably ain't what you wanted to say. Well, she's settled in, and her shit talking is A1 right now. A1. If her shit talking, if her fight game can match her shit talking, we in for a treat. Because I think it can. And I think Michaela's shit talking, because she's swift on her motherfucking feet too. I think her shit talking can match her squabble game. Okay? TD Harder, he says, Texas girls at it again. So cute. Thank you, TD. Listen, both these girls can squabble. Okay? Both these girls gonna be throwing them things tomorrow. Okay? I suggest you get nearby a TV. It's gonna be on ESPN Plus. If you ain't got it, get it. They come on first. They setting the table for the entire weekend. They're over in London. So I think they're gonna be walking out around 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock Central Standard Time. Okay, that's Central Standard Time. Find your time zone, find you a TV, and watch these women, because they are setting the table for tomorrow's long day of boxing. Friend, do you have anything else you want to say to these wonderful people who have been in our chat so active today?
No. I just hope your guy wins tomorrow, y'all. That's it. I hope y'all guy win tomorrow. I'm lit for these fucking fights. But most importantly, I want y'all to know, I hope your guy wins tomorrow. Because if he don't, on Sunday, there's a lot to be said. And I might be in the mood. I might text my friend if I'm awake. Friend, you want to go on tonight after the fight? Because I'm going to be real good and lit after the fight.
If she ain't sleep. If her ass ain't sleep.
Well, I tell y'all what. If I do, blame PJ. Don't blame me.
Oh, wow. Oh, Miami. Miami says Jay Good coming back from Tulum to get on that ass.
He needs to come back from Tulum. Because I'm going to tell y'all what.
Look.
Y'all going to need all the help y'all can get.
Look.
Y'all going to need all the help y'all can get.
I don't know if Jay, our good brother Jay, is watching tonight. He hasn't been in the comments. Normally he'll drop a line or two. But he told us last week that he's going to come see us on Sunday. Okay. So I hope, because I know my friend can take it on the chin. I know my friend can take it on the chin. And really, she won't even be taking it on the chin because she wants Wilder to win. She just saying in the event that he does not. She dishing out some shit, okay? So I'm hoping Wilder wins. I'm picking Michaela Mayer. I'm picking Anthony Durrell with the upset. I'm picking Michelle Rivera. I'm picking, who else am I picking? Who else? I'm picking Devin Haney, even though he looks sickly. And we're gonna see y'all on Sunday to discuss it all. Okay. Y'all make sure y'all tune in to all the fights this weekend so y'all can be in the comments real active on Sunday when we discuss the outcome. Go ahead, friend.
Oh, nothing, friend. I'm just mumbling. That's all. Just mumbling.
All right, y'all. We kept y'all long tonight. We normally don't keep y'all this long, but it was a lot to discuss. So we'll see y'all Sunday. Thank y'all for joining us. If you haven't already, hit the like button, please. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for stopping by. Come back and join us. We're here every Friday, like every Friday. We're here every Friday. Come back and join us. And we'll see y'all on Sunday. We don't know what's going on. If we're going to be with our good brother Black or not. We don't know. But we know we're going to be somewhere on Sunday. And if all else fails, turn your notifications on because we'll be here. Okay? We'll see y'all Sunday. Thank you. Bye.